welcome to my channel. If you haven't did so yet, please like and subscribe. This is my very first full makeup tutorial get ready with me that I've ever did. I really hope that you guys like it. I worked pretty hard on it. So if there's anything that you guys recommend or that anything that you can like give me feedback on, please do so. I'm very good with constructive criticism to an extent. But I'm always looking for ways to be better. So yeah, I really hope you guys like this video. And also, this shirt that I'm wearing is from Accusling. This boy is low-key cute. I honestly love this, and I'm impressed with I'm actually really impressed. Like, I was a little bit worried after reading reviews, but to be honest, I love the material of this shirt. I feel like it's gonna be something very comfortable for the summer. It took a little bit of time to get here, but I think that it's definitely worth it. And I have a link for a discount if you guys are interested in purchasing from their website. Again, it's called Accusling, so consider that. And also, watch my video. Okay, you guys, and so now I'm going in starting with the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Moisturizer. I love this stuff. It like keeps my face moisturized all day long. Okay, and now I'm going to start putting the MAC Studio Fix Foundation on my face. This is one of my favorite foundations. It applies like flawlessly and the coverage is amazing. I love it and I recommend it for everybody. Okay, and now I'm going in with a beauty blender to blend everything out. I like to make sure that I take a lot of time to do this because I want the application of my foundation to look flawless. So this step is really important in making sure that you blend everything out. Next, I'm using the Ebon Brow Pencil in the shade, I think that this is just black, but I really like this pencil. It applies to my eyebrows very smoothly, and it stays on all day. I don't really have any issues with it. I really like it. All right, guys, and then next I just like to take my spoolie and blend out my brows. I like to start at the front and work my way all the way through the brows. So, yeah. Next, I like to take some concealer and really clean up everything. I am using the Juvia's Place concealer. I'm not sure what the shade is. I think that it had rubbed off of the bottle, so yeah. But I really like to use a thinner concealer because I feel like it blends easier and it's easier to work with, opposed to using some like thicker concealers. They dry, to me at least, they dry faster and they're just a little bit harder to blend out, especially if you're a little bit slower with your makeup like I am. But yeah. Okay, and then I also like to take some concealer and mix it with a little bit of the foundation that I used. And I actually go over the top of my brows as well. I don't completely use just regular plain foundation because when you highlight your forehead, it kind of it's lighter. So I feel like if I do this, then it blends easier. I mean, that's just what I like to do. You don't have to do this, but yeah. Sometimes I like to go back and forth with my eyebrows if I don't like how they're looking. It's all up to you. I mean, there's really no perfect way to do your makeup. Just do what works for you, whatever you like. All right, guys, and then next you just want to blend out that concealer. You can use this as a base coat for your eyeshadow, or you can apply more primer if you really want it to pop. I like to keep mine like this because I don't really use a lot of eyeshadow. I like natural looks. So whatever you guys like to do, just go ahead and do it. I also like to use my finger to blend everything out. I feel like it really just makes it easier to get in there and get everything all evened out. As you can see, I mean, if I would have kept going in with the brush, it would have kind of just like, I don't think that it would have blended how I wanted it to. So yeah, I'm really liking how it's looking in this video. So that's good. You guys, I'm not even gonna lie. At this point, I was just having a difficult time getting those eyebrows even and how I wanted to. So I just had to keep playing. That's all you can do really with your makeup. It's all trial and error. Just keep working at it, and if the more practice you get, the better you'll get at it. Just keep going. Okay, and now here I just went back in with a brush just to make sure that everything was evenly blended out how I wanted it to. I really didn't want any lines or any concealer showing too bad around my eyes because I am bad for that. Sometimes I don't always blend it in. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, but I mean, it's all about learning. I'm still learning. You guys are learning with me, and we're doing it together. Okay, and now I finally made it to the part where I apply my concealer. First, I like to start around my nose, and then I go under my eyes. I don't take it too far down up underneath my eyes. I don't like that much highlight. I feel like after a while, at least on me, it looks like too much, especially since I have high cheekbones already. I feel like I don't need that much highlight up underneath my eyes. All right, guys, now I just want to take that beauty blender and just start blending everything out. I personally just like to dab quickly but gently. I find that that's what gives me the most coverage when I'm using a beauty blender. I like to make sure that I really get all up underneath my eyes. Sometimes I see people like stopping like right up underneath their eyes. I like to get it all the way to like my what is it called? My waterline. That's how far I like my concealer to go. All right, y'all, it's my favorite part. Anybody who follows me on Snapchat, y'all see me. I'm always posting pictures of me baking. I don't know why this is my favorite part. I usually, after I bake, I just like to, I don't even know. This time I actually started editing videos as I was baking. But yeah, just make sure, the only tip that I have about the baking is make sure that you are pressing it in lightly. I find that if I'm really like pushing into my skin, that it leaves like a sort of like holes after I brush it away. It's kind of weird, but yeah, I'm liking how this is looking. And I'm also using the Too Faced Born This Way baking powder, just so you guys know. All right, guys, and now it's time to brush away all of that powder. I really like to use a denser brush. I feel like it's just easier than using like one of those big fluffy brushes. You can really like sweep away the powder. If you're using a like fluffy brush, I feel like it's gonna take like a long time to get that powder off. So I recommend definitely using a dense brush. The e.l.f. powder brushes are really good for this. That's actually one of my favorites, and I think it's only $3. Okay, and now I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix foundation powder. I like to apply this all over my face evenly, really making sure that I blend everything out. And it's looking good. It's looking like my skin. Like the shade is very even. I love it. I cannot stress how important blending is. My makeup takes so long for me to do because I'm always making sure I'm always taking that extra time to blend. I cannot stress it enough, you guys. Okay, and now it's time to start contouring. I know that that's everybody's favorite part. I'm using the Black Radiance contour palette in the shade of Deep. I'm using that middle shade. I don't know what that shade is specifically called, but I like to start with that one, kind of just below my cheekbones. I really like this, the lighter shade because it's kind of like I like to use it for bronzing. And this is like my favorite contour palette for dark skin. It doesn't look gray. I know a lot of contour palettes or contour colors look gray on your skin, and it's just, to me, it's just weird. But this one doesn't do that, and I love it. All right, you guys, and now you really want to make sure that you're going up the side of your face and around your forehead with that contour shade. You don't want to go down too far because you don't want to contour your whole forehead. But I like to go just below my cheekbone, right kind of in the middle of where my ear is with the contour. I also like to make sure that I go up underneath my chin, and then I get my neck area, and I try to make sure that I blend that all very, very well so that, you know, it all looks natural. You don't want those lines. You don't want to be able to see harsh lines on your face. So make sure that you're blending it in well. I also, even after I contour with my powder, I go back and I take my powder brush and I go back over that contour just to make sure that it's blended in how I want it to look. All right, guys, and then I like to take that darker shade in the contour palette and I go about 1.5 inches inwards up underneath my cheekbones. All right, guys, and make sure that you're also going back around the rest of your face too, on all the other parts that we had contoured. Make sure that you're not using too much because once you use too much, it becomes very difficult to blend out. Okay, you guys, and then when I'm done using that darker shade, I like to go back in with my powder brush and just make sure that I'm blending everything out. I want this to really look good. And blending, like I've said like a million times, is so important. All right, you guys, and then at this point, I just like to make sure that I set my eyes and that I'm making sure that everything is blended around my eyes and my eyebrows. And I really like my makeup natural. So today I just went with a little shimmery color out of my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And I'm just applying that to my lids. I'm not doing too much today. Okay, guys, and then next I like to do my liner. And today I'm using the Sephora liner, and I like to start by just applying it to the middle of my lids, and then when I get the hang of it, I like to go inwards, and then I'll start going back over, and then I'll do my wing. Okay, you guys, and then for the wing, I like to just start by making a line on the corner of my eye there, and then I just like to pull the liner in the opposite direction just to make that wing, as you can see I'm doing here. All right, you guys, and now I like to contour my nose. I don't know why I don't contour it while I'm contouring everything else, but this is just the way that I do it. It's just a habit. You don't have to do it this way. But I like to go up underneath my nose, and then I like to take that contour shade and then go up the sides of the bridge of my nose. And I like to make sure that I just blend that out very well. All right, and then next I'm applying my lashes. I'm using Kiss lashes. These are the wispies, and the way that I like to do it is I just like to place the lash on my lid. I like to start in the middle by just placing the middle portion on, and then I place the other sides of the lash on after that. And then I like to make sure that I just push it into my eye to make sure that everything's on right, because I can't tell you how many times these bad boys have fallen off because they haven't been on all the way. Oh my gosh, you guys. And then when I tell you that I was so in love with this lip gloss, I think that I had got it out of one of my Boxy Charm boxes, and I don't even remember what it was called. I'm so sorry, but this lip gloss was beautiful. One of my favorites, and I highly recommend it. When I figure out what it was, I promise I will let you guys know if you guys like it. I love this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm loving my little look, you guys. Okay, next I'm applying some blush. I love blush on my cheeks. I'm using the one from Bare Minerals. I forgot what the shade is. It's it's kind of like a plum color. It's really pretty. Very feminine, very girly. All right, now y'all don't even know how geeked up I was about this highlighter. Look at that. It's beautiful. This is one of the Wonder highlighters. I forgot what the name of it was. I'm so sorry, you guys. I just remember the brand. But look at how pretty that is. Look at how that looks on my skin. You guys, that just, oh my goodness. I love it. Okay, and then I also like to make sure that I apply it to the bridge of my nose and to the tip of my nose and my lip area, above my lips there. Yes, it's beautiful. And then next, I just like to give everything a spray. And today I was using the NYX mattifying spray. And this look is basically done, you guys. Okay, you guys, and this is the completed look. I hope you guys all like it, and I hope you come back to my channel. Bye-bye now.